show on the road. I don't have time to deliberate. So, last we left off, it was me and Annabelle and Squirtle and Dogma and Diusa, and then we're gonna... Let me just roll their initiative, because I can. Okay. Huh. Yeah, good enough. Alright, so... Last I checked... Well, Deadly, are you present?
Yeah.
Alright, last I checked we were at the edge of a swamp. What now? Or we were at the edge of a... I don't even know if it's a swamp. What is it? Like a river area?
Yeah. We already rolled all this stuff to see if we could get to our destination without any encounters.
Yeah, one encounter, but I mean... We technically got to our destination. The edge of the swamp. So, I mean, I don't see any of Squirtle's people, do you?
Well, that's up to Squirtle.
No, it's up to you. You have to look.
Okay, then I look around.
Ain't that easy. Alright, so... Do a D2. Okay, so that's mid-distance. So probably, if I had to do a... Let me roll one now. It's on the left, so... It's probably going to be in this area. Do a D5, how many? Because they're kind of hard to miss. They're giant swamp turtles. Okay, so there's at least 3 over there. Can you tell if they're hostile or not? That's a no. So the only way we're going to know if we get close to them. That's wonderful.
Hey guys, do you
Let me
wanna...
roll so I can see more anymore. Can I see more than what's there? No. I can see the same thing. Just not more.
Okay, should we approach them, alright?
Let think. So I'm thinking it's like, because if we try and cross the river, we don't know what might be in the water. And that's a wide river. Is it... Can I tell how? No, I can't tell how deep it is or how wide it is.
Well, we could just go around the river.
Yeah. How far? Which way around? Like around to the left? Which way? Oh, that way? Yeah, we could go around. So you're saying going back through the swamp and then around?
I mean, if we don't want to approach them.
Okay. Well, what do you want to do? I mean... Tough situation.
Yeah.
We can't tell if they're hostile or not, and we might not. We won't know until we get close to them, or at least within view range. So maybe we should... Yeah, maybe we should go with your plan, which is go across onto the other side of the river.
Yeah, okay.
Back the other way. So...
Backtrack, go around, and get into a village.
Do another D100. Let's see if we can see anything, like as we're traveling that way. Let's see if there's anything that's going to be in our way. So no. There's just going to be pretty much desertion. There's not a lot in this region, which is disturbing considering how much open water there is.
There's a lot of...
Yeah, that's just not so much that. Well, Desolation of Smaug was that was a city on the water.
I know.
Yeah. Let me check around. Do I see anything? Anything that's not the same thing? Yes. So let's roll So hostiles, great. That's just what we needed. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Did I update these assets? No, I didn't. Because I never do. At the time I need to update them. No, let me update these real fast. I can do it in a... Now that I know that my system's not going to burn out on me, I can do this real fast. Okay, so here we are again. Just that it's literally I bet you this is all Sunday sessions are gonna be. It's just us, literally us three wrapping up.
Well,
until we find a new recruit or something along those lines. It'd be real nice if we had other people on the Sunday sessions, but I guess that's wishing too much.
Brick.
Hmm.
You want to find another recruit, you should probably put a looking for players enabled.
Well, I'll do that after this is done. It's not so much, and remember, this is based on time frame, remember?
True.
Because as soon as the Saturday session ends, time frame kills itself, and then it's gone. Okay, so I forgot to do all this shit yesterday, that's why I have to do it today, so that we don't have to worry about it later. So I can keep summoning this asset. I got a lot of work to do. And with barbecue missing in action, that's just more work I have to do. Plus, barbecue's been working, like I keep saying, barbecue's been working on many assets that have nothing to do with the current time frame. It's everything to do with the future time frame, which is, we're not even there yet. So it's like, oh yeah, thanks for, I appreciate the help, but it's like, thanks for basically giving me more work. Shouldn't be complaining, it's, oh, you do it by choice. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be complaining, because that's why I made him a GM to begin with, to help me out on this shit. But he's not doing it. Or he's doing it, but he's not doing it in a productive way. So he's got some work to do. Alright, so. Cross the river. A couple of these. Let me see. It's a full squad. Yes, this time. Organized? No. Loose formation.
Snakeman.
No. Do they see us? Yes. So they're in loose formation, and then one of them just cocks his head around and he sees. It's kind of hard. We can't be missed. We're massive. He does a screech, and then they all start rushing towards us.
Should we retreat a little bit back?
Okay.
So we're not right against the water?
So, yeah, it's like, yes, excellent plan. And then I just turn around and back up. So they're all moving in really, really fast. I mean, they jump into the water, they slither through the water, and then they're like on the coast. So
Can I fire my crossbow at them before they get Toast.
Before that, here comes the ones coming out of the water. So they had another squad coming out of the water behind us.
Just
Is
perfect.
that it? No, that was not it. So that means there's likely a third squad from which angle? From our direct rear. So there's at least 3 squads of snakemen. So there's a lot of snakemen in this area. So it may look like there's not. This place isn't habitable, but mostly because the creatures live in the water. At least we don't know.
Are they immediately about to attack us, or no?
Okay. No. They're just getting into position. They know what type of... Let's see. Do they know what type of threat we are? Yeah, they actually are the same snakemen we've seen before. So they know of us, and they know how we fight. So they're taking a cautious approach to this. Okay, so...
Shoot at that one.
Okay, you're gonna try to just crossbow. If that even works on their skin. See, what type of... Let me roll their defenses.
Okay, I cannot
So
crossbow.
that's a crit fail. Your arrow just bounces off. You're pretty sure that's not gonna work on them. That's considered... Cloth light. It's medium armor. Medium armor and light underskin.
Huh.
Which means my damage will be useless to them. We need more rangers. We don't have enough rangers. Like, we're all melee, so in short, I can't even move. I can't even attack them because I can't use my... I have to wait till... I'm going to see what they're going to do. What do they do? So they're slowly creeping in. They're starting to surround us. Like, there's a lot of them. See, are we attracting... We aren't attracting more, so this is all the ones we can see. But you can see that they're only armed with melee weapons. They're not armed with ranged weapons.
Can I see what kind of melee weapons?
D100, yeah. So same as before. It was just, some of them have sword and shield, some of them have spears, but they don't look like they could throw the spears. They're holding them in both hands as a thrusting weapon, not as a... And they're linked in formation. I was actually thinking of removing formation system and replacing it. I'm probably going to do that later. Because it seems a little bit clunky. I think we need a new system.
So,
Anyway.
they're just surrounding us.
Yeah, so they're just surrounding us and they have all their weapons pointed inward. They're clearly hostile because they're not allowing us to move anywhere, like they're saying. They're not attacking, but you could tell that they don't have the intent of doing us diplomacy. And you shooting an arrow at them didn't exactly help either.
I guess I'll make Squirtle charge like that.
Okay.
See if I can break their ranks.
D100. So you try it, but I mean, there's a lot of spears pointed out. So, and against large units, spear is probably the best weapon to use. So he's pretty much corralled in there.
Well,
And my damage does nothing. I have to wait till they get closer to use my athletics.
guess we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, eh?
So I'll have to... But for now, since we all used our... Hold on, what do I have besides that? Because I don't want to make any move that might antagonize them into attacking. Alright, so we'll leave it off there and we'll go We'll go on to Sains. And we'll come back to our plight. Whoop. That's so good. So we're back in with you. The hunters have returned, because it's been a couple hours at least. Let's see, do they have food? Yeah. So, do they have, let's see the size of the animal. So, it's a medium-sized animal. It's like a snow deer. Okay, so...
User joined your channel.
Like, who is
Yo.
that? That would be Danny. You're here.
Yes.
Okay. It's Mr. Sains, you're up.
Yeah,
What are you going to do?
alright, mic still works.
Remember, the Ice Drake he offered to teach you the ways of magic.
Is Oso still freezing?
D100. Yes. Her armor's shattered, so she doesn't, until her armor is restored, she's gonna remain freezing.
Well...
You do have those rewind capsules.
Probably a good time to use them now. At least one of them.
You only need one, so... Okay, so you're going to use a rewind capsule.
Yes.
Okay, so... All it is it's this little orb that you slap against the thing, so... Where are you slapping this orb? So it's like you take it out, you put the orb in your hand, and then you just, like, you have to slam it against whatever you're repairing, so... Where are you hitting this orb?
Oso's armor, but...
Okay. Yeah, that's very specific. I mean, like, where on Osa's armor, though? Like,
Yeah,
the chest, the back?
Shoulder, probably.
Okay, just on the shoulder? So it's like you're just reaching a hand on her shoulder, but you have an orb in it, and then you just slam the orb onto her.
Yeah.
So, and that will remake her armor and cloak. That'll also mean you'll have to reduce your charges by 1.
Oh, wrong page.
Okay. Yeah, it's in your inventory. Should have 4 now. Okay, there you go.
Oh. I just opened the wrong page, so... Well.
Okay, so her armor's back, so she's not freezing anymore. And then Arrow's like, oh, chrono magic. It's been a while since I've seen such a thing.
Well, a parting gift from Groove.
Ah, that old ornery bastard. He never explains why he does things. You get used to it in time.
Well, he told me only to use these in dire need, but I wasn't about to let a friend die.
It's like, yes, wait. What just happened again?
Never mind.
It's like, so Also's back on her feet. She's in a grim mood because she doesn't really like it here. Just, this area just for her kind, it offers just death. It's like, why are we here again? Why am I here again? Maybe I should have just stayed behind. That's what she's thinking. So now what? I mean,
You feeling better already, also?
yeah. It's like, no. I hate this place. Why are we here again?
Well, because I had to do stuff here.
So it's like, the sooner we leave, the better.
Then I turned to the dragon and asked him, like, how long would this training take?
No, it might take a few days, it might take a week or so, it might take longer. It all depends on you.
let's get started.
Join your channel.
That would be Barbecue. What is he doing there? Because I heard white noise and it's like, oh,
Yep, that's the sign that I'm coming in.
okay. That's the sound of you coming. Are you actually playing today, or are you just not?
Just coming in to check out stuff,
Oh,
pretty much. Sorry.
It's coming in, making a whole bunch of racket, and you're not even going to be playing with us.
Sorry.
Nice. Well, anyway. So, he's just going to walk outside. It's just, you said, alright, and then no preamble. He's a no-nonsense type of person. He doesn't bother with...
I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah, he doesn't bother with telling you why anything happens.
Prove.
No, he's not Kruv. He's not like Kruv. So it's like, so I've been working on assumption this whole time. I assume you know what makes a blue dragon, but I also assume that you don't know what makes a blue dragon.
I don't know it all.
Okay.
I've
It's like, so he gives out like a tired
I've
sigh.
no
It's like, you don't know how many times I've had to train recruits to master the ways of our culture. But
No, indeed,
oh
I
well.
won't. I don't.
And it's like, well, it's not like there's anyone left for me to teach, so I might as well teach you. Okay. It's like, but I need you to promise me one thing before we begin.
It all depends on the thing.
It's like, so he's like, he's looking around, then he gets in close. It's like, I need you to take some of them away from here. I don't want them all dying here. Despite what they say, I don't want the last of the blue dragons to end up dead. So, there's at least 2 of them that want to leave. I want you to take them with you.
If they are able to pull their own weight, then sure.
It's like, and he gives a chuckle. It's like, look what Eddie he spreads his arms to say, look around. Look around you. Do you think anybody who lives out here doesn't pull their own weight?
The environment we live in is a desert. So
Okay. It's like, so? I've heard of this luscious sands. It's an oasis, practically a paradise. You pull your own weight, but it's not like this. You're not constantly fighting the elements.
not the elements, no. But in that, yes.
It's like, well, at least it beats fighting the cold. Plus, if we all die here, at least I know that some of us got away. It's like, well, anyway. I'm gonna have to teach you a crash course because we don't have time for much else. I need to teach you this, and you need to leave. It's only gonna get more dangerous as the storm picks up.
Alright, then
So,
started.
and so he just he displays his hands, and you see that he starts forming, because his specialty is forming a sword and shield. And he puts his hand up, and he's just showing you at will how easily he can do it. And it's like, it's like being a blue dragon is all about focus, calm, seeing in your mind's eye what your objective is, and executing the plan to reach the objective. Like,
So that's why they have
this is, and it's like the way it says, like, from reading your mind, I see that you've been doing it the wrong way. You've been thinking, how can I affect others? You haven't been thinking yourself. Blue dragon powers do not affect others, only by chance.
Well, they did 3 times.
Most of them by chance.
True.
It takes a mage of training to do so. To normal drakes, it's you only get a few shots. Like, so anyway. You need to try making your frost blades again. It's like, it's like you're having a hard time. Why? Why this
User
time?
joined your channel.
Is it because you're under scrutiny?
Probably because there's a lot going through my mind. I'm not focused.
It's like you must focus. You must focus on what you need to create and create it.
Again,
Yeah. It's like,
less successful. Well,
it's like, maybe I shouldn't have told you about the whole two dragon things. Not entirely. Well. So he reaches out and he grabs your hand and he starts like twisting it. So D100, let's see if there's a response. Okay, so yeah, that's when your Frostblade comes out. And it's like, so you're that type of sorcerer. It's like, it's a rare few who their powers aren't bound within their mind, but within their emotions, within their self. Your powers usually come out in extremis, when you need them most. It's like, such powers are extremely hard to control and even harder to master. You cannot call it at will, it is based purely on the situation.
Right.
And he just laughs. It's like, what, you expected all magic to be the same? To be easily called forth on a whim? No, we're not all that lucky.
Well. Eventually I'll probably master it.
It's like, no, you cannot master this. Because the only way to master this is to master yourself, and because you still have emotions and all these other factors, you still find yourself in danger. You cannot truly master yourself. It's like, and we are not the only ones to have tried. I mean, the black dragons have tried. The yellow dragons have tried. All the dragonflights, I think, have tried at least once to master their own emotions. All have failed. I don't expect you to start following a path of success.
Well, I might still try.
Yes. And so he pushes your chest and it's like, you adventurers and your headstrong rushes into danger.
Rushing into danger. As far as I know.
It's like you're walking a path that many others have walked. Not many of them have returned from the abyss.
Well, then before I walk that path, I'll make sure I have done everything I wanted to do.
And then it's like, is this power really worth your life?
Can save others, yes.
And so he just kind of nods, it's like, then you're well on your way. And then so he just starts walking inside, it's like, and he's talking while he's going, it's like, I cannot teach you anything. My magic goes in a different mastery. You will be on your own then. And I doubt there's anyone left to teach you the ways. Not your ways. You'll have to keep searching, likely.
Well, I've been doing that most of the time.
Okay. It's like, I'm very sorry. I wish I could help you, but I cannot. To teach you my ways would be teaching you the wrong magic.
Well, maybe
And the last thing we need is you becoming unstable.
Well, might as well search space library for a book about it.
Okay. So, and do remember, you have that mission with Uski. You still have to find minerals to return with.
Are there any minerals around?
Okay.
I think of it.
So,
We're standing on one.
yeah. So, like, he pulls out a pack and he just tosses it at you. Do you catch it, or did he do it so swiftly that you didn't catch it? No. So, you didn't even, as soon as half of that question comes out, like, he's throwing the pack and then it bounces off of you. It's like, I would say that this was arranged, because, well, let's just say I've had contact with a friend of yours.
I guess Uski.
It's like, well, yes, I guess you know who that is.
He asked me about bringing back minerals and stuff.
It was
That's
really
from
he was
here.
talking with us about the arrangement and your situation, your needs. I guess in a way, he's trying to help you. So I advise that you keep seeking his aid. He might be able to guide you somewhere else. So he like leans in close and is like, but be careful with him. I don't know if his intentions are pure. He might be doing it for another reason. He's a mysterious one.
Oh, I've noticed.
Yeah. So he like turns and he beckons the rest of the party over, like the two dragons. And they're like uncomfortably close, like they're like extremely close to your person. It's like, and so he says, you know, these two will come with you. They will guide you out of this land. So, and then he puts his he goes into the center of the tent and he puts his hands out, and you see that the igloo that he created is starting to deteriorate. So, and then he turns back to you and says, you know, you should go now. Without shelter, you might not last long in this winter.
We'll be on our way then.
Okay, so he's walking this way, and they are gone. So like they disappear into the tundra. I mean, the storm is so thick that they only have to walk a few paces, and the next thing you know, they're gone. Alright, so it's almost as if, and the mastery of this is that it almost looks like there was nothing here. Like there's no traces that there was even an igloo here, or even anybody who was actually here. So they've survived this long. All right, Zero, I take it you're here. Barbecue, are you actually gonna play, or are you just here to just observe?
I'm personally, I can't play, unfortunately, but I came in because I wanted to check out we're recording or not, because
Oh, thanks for ruining it for everyone else, because you just gave it away. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You just have a habit
I
of
wanted to
ruining
watch
the
on-
recordings.
I wanted to watch on stream.
That's just your habit. I don't know why.
I wanted to watch on stream, but
We're not
Danny
on
wasn't
stream.
streaming.
I
Yeah,
will
I know.
stream this.
So we do stream, remember?
I don't
Sometimes we do
stream.
stream. No,
Oh,
Danny
then
streams.
it goes.
Who knows?
Well, I don't feel like doing that today.
Yeah, see, that's why. So it's like assumptions, man, assumptions. All right, back to Dogma.
All right.
Wait, where's Zero?
Good question.
Yeah, actually, that is a good question. You're out in the middle of the. If you noticed your character, oh damn, where are you?
He's
in
still
this
in the village.
darkness.
In the middle of the swamp.
No,
There you are.
he's-
So here you are. You're gonna have to zoom out. You're like to the bottom left of where we are. Let me just draw a paper. Let me just draw a trail so that that's connected, so that you at least know a little bit of where you are from where we are. Come on, get back in there. There we go.
I still got the shit rolls though.
Yep. Of course you do. Oh, you
Never
don't. You're
phone
going to.
changes.
You apparently just superseded Danny, so now you go next.
I could wait till next rotation. Not to
Okay.
mess up.
You're
the,
sure?
Yeah.
Yes, you do know you do notice that your characters are now more defined now,
Yes, I do.
because I redid it just to emphasize their personalities.
Oh, and it looks wonderful.
Okay, anyway, so I don't know. Both of you roll a d2. Let's do a rock paper scissors style. Let's see who goes first. That's you and Dogma. So that's you, Danny. So you rolled a
Okay.
2. Whoever gets the higher of the two wins. If you keep getting the same one, you lose. Or if you keep getting the same one, you gotta keep going until do it again. Who's gonna be unfortunate to do it again?
Seriously?
Yep. Do it again. Somebody is gonna
Are
get the
you
1
fucking
and be the
serious?
loser.
God.
Keep going.
Oh.
Ah, 7 got the 1. So Dogma, you get to go first.
Okay.
All right, let me change out the turn order then. So you guys get to swap numbers. You get a good
Yay.
number and then it just swaps. It's sad.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, so
I'm always last anyway.
back to Dogma. Yeah, we're surrounded by snake men. Do you have any ideas? Well, let me
Blow 'em up.
rearrange this. There we go. Yeah, surrounded by
Blow 'em
snake
up.
men. We're trying not to antagonize them. We could have just beaten them to death, but it's like we don't know what to do here.
Oh. Okay, well, they didn't attack us earlier.
Not yet.
Oh,
Dayus is still
yeah.
missing her armor from last fight.
What if we tie up Squirtle?
Why?
Like they did with the others?
How's that gonna help us?
Because then maybe they understand tie up
No,
that thing? Yeah?
remember how we fought Snakemen underground?
It's like no, these aren't the. They are. You can kind of see that they're not. They're not concerned with Squirtle. What they're pointing at is the rest of us, like you know, me, Whereat, Diusa, Dogma, and Annabelle. So
Okay.
that's who they're focusing on. They're not. They don't care about Squirrel. They're like focusing on us.
Can I sense, like, can I try to understand what they want?
D100. You're the diplomat. No. So you
No idea.
don't know what they want.
Okay. I guess I go. Annabelle, do you got a thing for snake men?
What?
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I mean, snake they aren't hostile, so I guess we should maybe try to back off.
We tried that. They didn't want us to leave.
Oh. Well then.
Onward. Nope. So we're at an impasse. We can't move, and it's down to pins and needles. Who's gonna make the first move?
Okay. I guess I'll try to use command to like say we're not out
To do what?
to do any harm.
Get the
Like,
fuck out of here!
All right. Try
I
it.
guess. So command, yeah. Fuck.
Nope. Failed.
Okay.
So you're trying to command them to go. It's like, good. What are you commanding exactly?
I was trying to command, like, give the command, leave us, and we won't bother you
That's
either.
like
but
that's
they will.
intimidation.
It's most like suggestion.
Okay, so you're suggesting. Leave us.
That
Yeah,
would
it's like
be-
go away.
That would be charm,
Would you kindly
actually.
leave us?
Okay. So you're
But
trying to
that-
command them to leave, but it's like meh. So it didn't happen.
That didn't work. Shit. I'm out of ideas. I don't know. I mean, if we can leave and they aren't hostile, but we can show that we
Well,
don't
we
want
can't
to
move
fuck them.
either. So try awareness. It's one of your
Oh,
skills you
okay.
have. So you
Awareness,
can
come
actually
on.
see if there's anything else.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So, sorry, I didn't realize you rolled it so
Oh.
quickly. Okay. So do another D100.
D100 go.
Okay, so you're like you said, you don't know what to do, and you're just observing. But then you see something rising out of the swamp.
Okay.
It's
Another swamp monster!
not so much that.
The ancient dragon.
So you see kind of this. It's a more regal-looking snake man. I mean, this guy looks like he's not. He doesn't have any weapons. He just kind of like he's approaching like there isn't a group of adventurers trying to kill him or anything like that.
Does he have a longer neck than the rest?
I don't know.
Snakes.
You're not even playing.
They don't even have necks.
Yeah. Like, you're not even playing and you keep it. Oh, well, whatever.
They do
Just
have
go with
necks. Look at them. They're snakes.
So, like, they're parting for him to have, and they're, like, bowing their heads as he's going forward. And then they take up a bodyguard. So, what is this question? It's like, why do you trespass? This our lands.
We're heading north.
That's like, what you seek.
And about what we seek.
See this giant swamp turtle? He wants us to free his people.
It's like, swamp turtles, south, not here. Why go this way?
Well, we saw some swamp turtles up to the north. That direction's east, right?
So he like turns around and he sees
West.
the 3 swamp turtles. It's like, they trespass. Is this your doing?
No, we just found them.
It's like, so he doesn't trust you. He doesn't trust any of what you're saying or any of what you're doing.
Well, I just said we're heading north.
So, and he like, he does a hiss and then some of the guards starts going off, like the top one.
Oh.
They start moving that way. It's like, you will stay here until we ascertain how many are left.
How many are left? What are the swamp turtles?
So, like, looking for trespassers, maybe not just them.
Okay. Well,
It's like, you
so
will
these are
not
your
be
lands.
allowed entrance. You must leave as soon as you can. Once this business is done, you will leave.
That
So
should
we can take the turtles and leave.
It's like, yes, if they are alive.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't recommend killing them.
It's like, we care not for wasting our lives on your problems. They are your problem. We just find them.
That is fine. That is
Okay, so,
understandable.
scouts return, and there's no more turtles beyond those 3. So they did a quick circuit, and this, it's like, you are free to take your friends and leave. And so he just turns around, and his guards are following him, or the 2 snakes that are his guards, and he just kind of walks into the water.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, and on cue, the rest of the snake men do the same. Like, they just want, like, it's almost like there was no, it's kind of the thing they have is there's no trace that they were actually there. I mean, the ground doesn't look disturbed. The water barely rippled as they entered it.
I guess then we go come up.
I liked him.
So,
Okay.
so he's saying there's only the 3 swamp turtles we saw earlier are the only ones that are here. So, do we head back towards them?
Yes.
Okay, so that means we go south. We go back south again, and then we go to the east, and then we go north. So we went this way, and then they stopped us, and then we go back the other way, and here we are. But the swamp turtles are not in the same spot.
Oh.
So they are starting to wander further in. So we have to do something about that.
Okay. I guess I try to use commands to like say stop.
Okay, so hold on, let's so we're are we running?
Doing a little jog.
Okay, jog, run, just to keep up with the swamp turtles. So, and then Danny, you're gonna try to command from my back. So go ahead.
Yeah.
You have one more shot. This is the last one.
Stop, you fuckers! Fuck!
Like, hey, stop!
Double 40s.
Nope, didn't work. All right, moving on to Dr. 7. We'll deal with that in a minute. So as I've noticed, your characters are more defined.
Yep.
Because I actually spent last night doing that. It's like, this is hard. You can't tell them apart. Now you can.
Now they got
So-
weird names.
Okay. So I cannot tell you the history. You'll have to read it on your own because others do not know their histories.
Oh yeah, I read that.
You have the 3 assets, and these are your only allies. Like, you cannot get any more allies until either they perish or something else. So in a way,
Alright.
then in a way they attach themselves to you. You didn't do anything like
Aren't they technically
they
part
actually
of him?
created their own hierarchy. So, or you just wanted
Ah.
everyone to be equal in thrallship. They believe that only the strongest should be allowed to be by your side, and so they deem themselves the strongest. They've killed everyone else, other competition. That's why you only have so many thralls.
Oh shit. Alright then.
So they've developed a culture of, like, so far they've developed a culture of, purging the weak. The weak flesh will
That's
die
useful.
off and be devoured, and the strong will survive.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's a little dark.
No, that's great. That's perfect.
Okay.
Make shit funny.
Yeah, but in a way that means you have to keep excelling in strength, and you have to outstrength them, or else they might decide that, you are the weak one.
Oh, that'll always happen.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're in this demon contraption under the water. What's Frifa's, it's like, I think they're gone now. I think we should probably surface.
Not a bad idea.
So she pulls a lever, and the vehicle starts to surface again.
It's a submarine tank,
And,
for Christ's sake.
Yeah, and no, it can go under soft ground. Like, it doesn't have like a drill bit on the front, so it can, if it's
okay.
mud and stuff, it can go under because it's waterproofed. But if it's something like hard earth, it can't go under. So it surfaces, and then like Stra is just kicking one of the side hatches open. Oh god, it's getting sick of that claustrophobia.
Didn't have to kick the door open.
Mhm.
Christ.
So she's like hanging up in one of the trees for a little while.
So she
And
doesn't get
Frifa's
plenty
still
of stuff in
calm.
a
It's
tank
like, so,
in a
where are we
tree.
heading now?
Good question. Let's go look for some shit to kill, I guess.
Okay. It's like, well, I think we're gonna need more specific than that. There's plenty of things to kill anywhere.
Something entertaining.
Okay.
Nothing too
It's
weak.
like, and
I
she's
suppose?
shaking her head. It's like, you may be a scientist, but you're not the best researcher. And remember, she's got like half her face has got this weird skull on it. And when she talks, it basically talks with her.
Oh damn, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Okay, how about something we could incorporate then?
Okay.
Expand
It's
the
like,
empire.
and she shakes her head. It's like, but that's a lot of things. What exactly are we after?
Something strong, I suppose. I mean, Jesus Christ. Unless you
It's like-
people are gonna fucking eat it.
And she decides, it's like, you're not making this easy for me. There's plenty of it. It's like, this land is full of things to kill, but I mean, there's plenty of other things to worry about.
How about the most diseased ones? Makes things a lot easier.
And so it's like, oh, then we're in the right place. Might as well just go explore the swamp then.
Alright, let's do that then.
So she's actually, like, she goes, because you're in, like, it's a wide semicircle chamber, and in the center is all the controls for the tank, but she just lets go of the controls, and she goes to the right to what looks like lockers. And she starts opening lockers, and what's falling out is maps.
Ah,
Like,
shit.
let's see, how's the map thing? So she opens it up, and she's really quick about it. She opens it, and her right hand is, like, her longest hand. So she opens it, grabs the map, closes it really fast. And so she's looking over the map. Let's see, let's do a D4. So it's there's an old camp to the south of here. Maybe there might be someone left alive there, maybe not. That's worth a shot.
Yeah, why not? Well, things tend not to live long in this place, but
Wait, what?
I mean, things don't live long in swamps and shit,
Oh.
so
It's like, that's the point. It's a village. Most villages don't survive. The fact that it lived long enough to be marked on a map means they might still be alive.
all right, let's get to the carnage.
She's like rolling it up and putting it back in there. It's like, alright, so
Let the tree monkey have her trees.
nah, she's gonna like leap onto the top of this. And she's like she's crouched on it and she's pointing in the distance. It's like, yeah, make this contraption go.
Goddamn.
And she kicks it into high gear and she falls off. It's like, whoa.
Well, she wanted it.
So, but she's able to get back on top. It's like, hey, you did that on purpose.
Don't tell her.
Okay. It's like she assumes much.
She assumes too much.
So your tank is trundling. Do a D100. Are you going to encounter anything along the way? No. So it's going to be a clear shot. It's going to be dead. It's not going to be any. The only thing you'll find is random wildlife. Are you going to be hunting any of the random wildlife?
Need any rations of any sort? Because I mean,
You could. I mean, you could. Just. Oh, you don't. Yeah, you don't actually need to. Is the reason.
yeah, I mean,
So it's like no need
We're
to
good.
no need to kill things when we have food to spare. And so, like Strom is on top. She's, I guess, the scout. She's the one scanning the area, the horizon. But you can hear like scraping coming from the top of the tank.
let me guess, she's writing.
Is she? No, she's not riding things. She's just scraping her. She produces a cleaver out of her right arm. So that's her weapon of choice. Is a giant butcher blade. Or what did I say? A triangular cleaver is her favorite weapon of choice. So you can stab with it and slash with it.
How subtle.
She's not subtle at all. Like she joined you willingly because she likes to kill things.
Which will come in handy.
That's so she's the and think of their hierarchy. She's probably the best killer among them.
We'd have to see about
Okay,
that.
so you get to. Is there any? Let's see. What does Straw see? It's like, are you sure there's a village here? All I see is just more trees and more water and forest and just there's nothing here.
Look with your third eye.
Are you saying like look again?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna look again. She's still. It's like I don't know what you're seeing, but I'm not seeing it.
He sees nothing either.
Okay, so and Freefoot's like, well, I guess that village doesn't exist here anymore.
Well, shit.
Do a D100. As soon as you say, well, shit, and then that's when you feel the rumbling.
Uh-oh.
Okay, rumbling. Freefoot's opinion is like, well, that's not good.
I would assume so.
Let's see, something more with see a bunch of these start wandering out of the swamp. Like these, there's a bunch of these things starting to rise out of the swamp. Yeah, when I mean a bunch, I mean a bunch.
Fuck.
It's like, well, that explains where the village population went.
Fire the tractor beam.
You have two armaments. You have the front-mounted cannon, which is it's directional. You have to point the vehicle towards the target and then fire. And then the second one is you have a top-mounted spear launcher, but the spear launcher is malfunctioning, so you can't actually use it right now.
Damn. Well, we have an engineer on board, so.
Yeah, but she has to drive the tank.
Oh, shit.
So she looks over at Opry, and I guess Opry starts doing a mad sprint down the hallway. Are you gonna question that at all, or is it?
Is it away from me?
Yeah. So it's like she's gonna go check on the cannon, make sure it's loaded and all that.
Oh, okay. I guess she'll be the turret.
So do a D100. Let's see if the souls are actually trying to move. No, the souls aren't. Like they're rows, but they're all staring at you, but they're not moving.
Huh. Well, what the hell? They're just gonna start
Yeah.
staring. That's about it.
So you hear out of because remember this is a steampunk type style, so it's like pipes that carry the sound. You hear it out of a pipe next to you, cannon shot. Firing mechanisms all gunked up, and looks like there's not a lot of shells left in here. Many of them are a little damp, so not going to fire.
We can make it fire.
Okay.
All it really takes is a
It's like,
hammer, right?
Yeah, it'll take me some time to fix all this, so just don't antagonize them in any way.
Well, I guess we're gonna lay low for now.
And this is the first time you've heard Opry talk. She's got kind of like a childish voice almost.
Oh, is she a child?
No,
I think not.
no, that's the problem. Is like she looks like she's in her mid-20s. Like she looks relatively young compared to everyone else. Like Strom and Frifa look like they're in their 40s, and Opry's the youngest. But you don't join your coven by being weak, so that just tells you about her.
So she cray in some way.
Yeah, she has powers of her own.
Oh, can't wait to see that shit.
Okay, so it'll take you a while. Are they going to attack? Yes. So
Crap. Couldn't just stay there, could they?
nope. So they let out a horrible wail, and then they all start just shambling forward. They're not moving super fast.
Fuck it, let's just run them
So,
over.
Okay.
I mean, damn.
So it's this thing doesn't. We don't know if that's gonna work or not. But do you really want to give that a shot?
What's the worst that can happen?
She tells you the honest. It's like we could get the tank stuck, and then they'll just claw their way in.
Or we claw our way out.
Okay. It's like, fine. And then she just kicks it into high gear. See, does it? They are able to shamble out of the way. Like the tank goes into high gear, and they leap onto the tank. They aren't
good.
run over like you think they're going to be run over. So now we have a bunch of these guys just kind of clawing onto whatever they can.
The more the merrier.
So, and you're going to end up in the middle of them, and they're all going to just turn on you.
Can they drive away from the horde? Like further away from them?
They'll just keep driving.
Yeah, just keep driving.
100. Can you? Are you losing momentum or are you not? You're losing momentum, so you'll be stuck in the middle of them.
Yeah.
So like now the souls are all starting to gather around the tank. So it's like I don't know what you and Strom's on top fighting. It's like I don't know what you were thinking when you did that, but I don't think that was a good idea.
So it's her. She likes fighting. I mean, what the hell? She
It's
shouldn't
like,
complain.
I like fighting things that scream and die horribly. I don't like fighting the undead. there's not much
scream.
entertainment in that.
They still scream, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. It's like they scream because they're evil.
Still screaming.
It's supposed to be demoralizing, but that's no fun.
Oh, man. Still, she could do her job.
So nearest one, she but she pretty much just cuts its head off as soon as it tries to claw its way up. So anything that gets near her, she's just stabbing out at. See,
Well, there
is
you go,
that
see?
fatal? Yeah, it's fatal damage. So that one's climbing on top, and then she just whips around real fast and cuts its head off.
See, she's doing a good job.
So what's Frifa's opinion? So Frifa's saying, we're stuck. We've gunned her too much since we got it out of the swamp.
Well, enemies in the 360 degree, so just start shooting.
Yeah, it's like we don't have guns that go 360. We only have one other weapon, and that's disabled right now. The main cannon only shoots forward. They're too close in.
That's fine. They're bloody mutants, for Christ's sake.
So she just releases the controls and starts walking towards outside. And it's like, I guess we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
That's how you do it.
Okay. So she speaks into the tube thing. It's like, Opry, get up here. The cannon's gonna have to wait. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that, and then we'll move on. Because now I'll give you time to think about your next action. So back to us, and we're the turtles. Us, turtles.